let me just get through a couple more announcements here. Please don't forget to return your super key boxes and your open house signs. It's the open house season and we are running out. So please bring them in. It's very tempting to put them in your car or your garage. Okay, let's talk about our education that's coming up. We have professionalism and etiquette in, don't quit, etiquette in real estate 3-hour core. If you need core hours, that is taught by our one and only Mike Morgan on February 18th, and it's live only at our Draper office. So we had so many people that loved Zoom for so long, and then they're like, I really like these live classes. It really is great, interactive. You get to meet some great people. So don't forget to be there. February 24th, we have the economic forecast taught by Josh Romney. He is the CEO of Intercap Lending. That is always a very valuable thing to come to and hear what he thinks the economic report is for the year. That is on February 14th at 10 a.m. at the South Jordan office. And light refreshments are provided. Okay. This one we have to tell you about right now because it gets booked out fast. And that is our client appreciation event, our egg hunt, Easter egg hunt. So we have a lot of people that sign up for this because it's huge every year. We're doing it at the Galena Park in Draper. It is a very large park. And last year, how many people did we have last year at the Easter egg hunt? 400 people came. We did adult egg hunts and kid egg hunts. So yeah. And don't forget, with Presidio's customer appreciation events, nobody else does it the way we do it. You can choose however many tickets you want to buy. You only want to do your top 5, which we're talking about today, your hot list, or you want to do 25 people or 45 people. That's what you pay for, right? Okay, so that is March 21st from 11, it's a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you want to be on that customer appreciation event, budget, and talk to Kate. All right, don't forget our company-wide initiatives of our Ronald McDonald, keeping those tabs at the top of your soup cans, I say soup because I don't drink soda cans, energy awards, all that, energy things, all that. Save those. It was so great to give those to them this year. Also, we are encouraging everyone to get 20 hours CE, not just the minimum of 18. We have so much CE at Presidio. How much did we teach last year again? Like hundreds of hours of CE.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
Speaking on that, we do have a 3-hour class tomorrow with Mike, and it is contract to keys. It's at 11 o'clock.
Be there. Sounds like a great one. Core again. So you guys, you should never, ever go for naught when it comes to CE. We do it all the time. All right, and don't forget, we are encouraging everyone to do $15 the entire year. That's $1.02. I think, I don't know, I'm not a mathematician, per month. Okay, let's say $1.20. Who's a mathematician in here? Thank you. So you're not making fun of me. Okay, good. All right, so $15 contribution to RPAC so that we can be a complete company that everyone contributes to RPAC. It's a good goal, huh? Yeah. Thanks to Evie. Absolutely. I remember, I've been in the industry a long time, and I remember when they wanted to tax real estate sales. So what they pay for commissions, they were going to tax them again. Crazy, right? So, but we got that taken away because of RPAC. So lots of good things. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to start my class because I know that's why you came. Actually, you just came for the food. But we're going to talk about the Ninja hot list. Who knows the difference between a hot list and a warm list? Come on, guys. These are ninjas in the room. Temperature? Yes. Sure. Don't carry a thermometer around. Ask your clients to use the thermometer. Nobody knows the difference. Okay, we're going to learn that today. No stress. I'm going to refresh your memory on the Ninja. Let's do this. So your warm list is people that show an interest to buy, refer to you, all those things within the year. Your hot list is the one that's going to do it in 30 to 60 days. Okay. So today we're going to build your hot list, and we are going to try to decide before we go into the class. I'm going to play a little game with you. I'm going to tell you some scenarios, and you tell me if they belong on the hot list, the warm list, the bust, don't ever call that person again, or you don't know. Okay, ready? Yell it out. Someone comes up to you at a party and says, how's the market? We just bought last year and we're hoping that the market's going in the right direction. Someone says warm. Anybody say anything else? I don't know how to say it. Don't know. Don't know? Anything else? Why? They are still interested in what the market looks like, so you want to nurture them. And guess what? They came to you and they asked you because they trust you. They didn't go after the realtor sitting next to you. They asked you. Okay, how about this one?
Did you see the name badge? Is that why they asked?
No, they just were like, I remember you do real estate, and that's why they asked.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so here's the next one. Same thing, party. Someone walks up to you and says, how's the market? We have totally outgrown our house. We have 3 kids in each bedroom. Hot, Liz! Shame. Don't shame the people that populate the earth. Don't shame. Okay. Yeah, why is that hot? They have a need right now, right? Okay. How about this one? Hey, what are you're at a networking event. Hey, what do you do? You ask somebody. Sorry, I should have said that. Okay, you walk up to someone and go, hey, I'm Jennifer, yo, Presidio, what do you do? And they go, oh, you know, I'm a corporate network connector. Hot list, warm list, don't know, or buzz. Or don't know, then full hot list. Okay. Okay, that would be a hot list. Because if they get paid to connect people, they're connectors. Someone hired them because they do a good job of it. And so you want them to know you do real estate. Who could you connect me with, right? Okay, good job, guys. Last one. You saw a post on Facebook that a friend, pretty close friend to you, keeps posting about her dream farm in Wisconsin, where they have the fuzzy, cute cows. Those are adorable, right? And she goes, gosh, I would love to live there. Hot list, cold list, bust. Not warm. So hot list, warm, bust, or don't know.
Double.
Double hot?
Because
Double.
I'm gonna get a referral from an agent in Wisconsin. Plus, I'm gonna find out if their house needs to be sold so she can move there, and I'm going to get a listing. So there's
Okay. Anybody else? Any other thoughts? Don't know? Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of these today because you're gonna know. So I would put that one on my warm list because it could be a dream, but guess what? And they're not directly coming to you, but you know you have an in. You saw it, and you're gonna put in your database. Someone's looking for a referral out in Wisconsin. I better find a good Wisconsin agent, and I better drip on her. Let her know I'm your realtor. Okay? Get it? Warm list. Okay, now what's the difference between hot list and warm list? I just taught this to you. What did you say, Lauren? Oh, sorry. Not temperature. Go ahead. Yeah. Perfect. So Lori said 30, 60 days time for everybody online. Okay. So how many of these opportunities do we miss? Or not miss, but maybe don't take seriously? Our job should be, you know those hound dogs that can smell, what is it, hound dogs that smell mushrooms? What is it?
pigs.
Pigs smell the mushrooms.
But we don't expect ourselves.
Let's not compare ourselves to that. No, they're the ones that can smell something in the woods that it's a dog. It's a dog. They go in the woods and they find it. That's who we should, bloodhound, thank you. That's who we should be. All day long, where are my opportunities? What am I looking for? What have I seen today? Who have I talked to? And what do we do after that? We document it. We do not, because guess what? I went to 3 networking events last week. Did I remember any of the conversations I had? But if I would have written in my phone, so-and-so asked me about the market, then when I go back to my notes at the end of the week, I would remember he needs to be on my warm list, and I need to continue reminding her, I'm a realtor. I sell homes, and I'm really good at it. Okay? So that's the difference between hot and warm. Okay, you can change the slide. Let's just talk about your hot list is the foundation of predictable business. Now again, we as realtors sometimes like to do hope and pray that we get a client. Hope and pray that someone calls us. Hope and pray that somebody is going to sell their home with us. But this is a really good way to have predictable business, because if you've ever been in my office, I have a giant board, a whiteboard, and I just write all the things that people that I are on my hot list and warm list. So every time I've done doing my work for the day, I look over and go, I haven't talked to Brent in a while. I need to send a message. Hey, Brent, what are you doing? How's it been? Okay. So predictable business, you guys. This is how we control our outcome. Okay. Next slide. Class objectives. Understand the Ninja hot list, identify your hot list, learn how to build it and maintain it, and leave with clear next actions. That's what we're going to learn today. Next slide. Okay, Ninja mindset. So this is how ninjas attract business. And we do that through relationships, not transactions, okay? Over transactions. But we can also use transactions to create relationships. We also can use transactions to find new opportunities, correct? Like the agent you were working with. And you know, here's a good example. I sold with a builder an entire subdivision out in Park City. Every single person, whether I represented the buy side or not, is on my CRM. I sold the house as a listing agent. They met me, they knew me. I don't care if their agent's mad, they no longer have a contract. I'm saying, hey, by the way, did you know your value is going up in the subdivision? I was a specialist, I will always be the specialist in that neighborhood. So can you see how transaction opportunities on your hot list and your warm list? Okay. Focus creates clarity. So again, knowing where they go, knowing which category you put them in, and how much time you dedicate towards them. Clarity. Okay. Because sometimes people focus on things that don't make them move, don't get them closer to a transaction, or they ignore it. They're like, they'll call me. They'll reach out to me when they're ready to buy. We don't want to get into that passive state. Okay. All right. Next slide. Any questions?
On that, you reminded me of something when you were talking about that subdivision that you were the expert in. Would that suggest that maybe an agent might want to go to the MLS today and look themselves up and look at all the houses they've sold, print out a list, and start?
This is a great tip from Mike Morgan. So go into the neighborhoods that you sold homes, like Doug said, even just going on tour, knowing what that home looked like to the listing agent. You have all these opportunities, you guys. And sometimes we kind of get a little passive. But let's not forget, we are salespeople. Okay? In Utah, we are so kind. Everyone's so kind. I love that about us. But being in a position that's your career doesn't make you unkind. It doesn't. Don't mix that up. Okay. All right. So what is your hot list? It's people that are most likely to transact with you or refer business to you. Let me ask you a question. Who is the last, think in your mind right now, the last person that referred you a deal? A friend, a family member, a past client. Think about it right now. When was the last time you talked to that person? Be honest. Anyone want to share? Nobody dares to share. I'll share. I have this guy that sent me 4 referrals last year. He just trusts me. He doesn't care for anything. He doesn't ask me for a gift card, nothing. Just trust me that I will take good care of his clients. I haven't talked to him in 6 months. Shoot, I made a mistake. So gotta put him back on my hot list. That guy trusts me. I gotta check it in with him all the time. Okay, that's who you put on your hot list. Okay, people who will transact or refer in the next 3 months. How do you find those people? Come on, you guys, this is painful. I can't tell you everything. My kids are in here because you give me a comment on some things. Yeah, I'm staying in touch. Staying in touch. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And just building your list and going back through people. Yes, Doug.
You can also find them on social media and start looking long before they
Absolutely. But if you're consistent, sometimes it's a timing thing. And then guess what? They go, but I know that's a realtor. I'd really like to sell my home. But you haven't been consistent. So they don't choose you. And you live right next door to them. And now you're mad because they listed with. Think about who may in the next 3 or 4 months, but also having conversations with people to figure out whether they belong on your hot list, your warm list, or your bust list. Okay. All right. Also, it's a living, changing list. So this changes all the time. If something happens and you're no longer friends with that person, most likely they're not going to refer you or use you, right? So you might need to take that person off your list. That would never happen here. You guys are too awesome to lose a friend. Okay, let's go, and they're most likely in your CRM, a spreadsheet, or some digital way of tracking. Who has a CRM in here? Who has a spreadsheet? Who has a piece of paper? It's okay. It's okay. I tell agents all the time, I don't care how you're tracking as long as you're tracking. I don't care if it's a Rolodex. I don't care as long as you're tracking it. And you keep your eyes on that. Don't put the Rolodex in the closet and forget it was there for a whole year. Okay. All right. Next slide. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Say one thing that I've done, I'm not very good at, but I'll create like options or whatever, but I'll create them for the client that I just accept. And so those will learn.
That's awesome.
And I will be like, oh, this actually might work, or they might be interested, and I'll just randomly text them.
Love that.
So.
Okay, for people online, Lori gave a really good idea. She creates hot sheets on the MLS to remind her of something that someone might have mentioned, like we would love to live in Santa Quinn. We love Santa Quinn. And she looks for something that could be, that fits their needs in a way and reaches out to them. So what's Lori doing that we aren't doing? She's preempting or taking someone and possibly turning them into a buyer. Has anyone in here ever had somebody that wasn't really a buyer, but you turned them into a buyer? Yeah, it actually is real. So that's why these things are important. That's why it's so important to have a hot list, have people that you're thinking of, that you keep on your in your mind, so that you are always reaching out to them, because you could easily go, oh my gosh, that's such a good deal. How much could our house sell for right now? We love that house. That fits everything we've ever wanted. And it could happen. You never know. So why not be in communication? Good job, Lori. Thank you. You're being a bloodhound. You're smelling the mushrooms before anyone can find them. Oh, it is. It is a pig that does mushrooms. I can't remember what the bloodhound is. The truffles, yes. Okay. All right, what it is not. It is not your favorite people. Why? Not always, huh? I have very, very, very good friends and family member that probably would never refer to me or use me. Sad, huh? But that's okay. I have plenty of other business that I don't have to have just them. Not your favorite people. They're not past clients only, although past clients are a good person to put on your warm. Always remind them you're in business, because it could be a timing thing. How many people in here have sold a house and within 1 year that person needed to sell that house again? And we think they won't sell for 2 years because of capital gains. They won't sell for 5 years because that's the average. That's what we think. That's a limiting belief. And we want to remind ourselves, anything could happen. So you got to stay in front of these people. And it's sad because, you know, sometimes it is taking a loss or whatever it is, but they're calling you, and that's all that matters. It's not static. It's not just sitting around doing nothing in your drawer. It is something you actively look at and use. And it's not wishful thinking. It's not that, ooh, I met the CEO of Live Away Suites, and he is so rich. I'm going to put him on my list. It's not wishful thinking. Is he an actual friend? Is he actually somebody that would refer to you? Is he somebody that would transact with you? Okay, so ask those questions. Here are a couple of the questions you want to ask. Have they had an increase in the family size in the last year? Everybody right now, think of somebody that had twins. Anyone know somebody that had twins last year? Okay, that's a big jump in kids. Anybody that have children age 10 and under? Anybody that has teenage children? Have children who have left the home recently? Anyone post on Facebook saying, my kid's going away to college? We seen that? Where would you put them? Maybe your warm list? Okay, are they living below their means? We all know somebody that does that, right? Do we want to force them to live above their means? No. But could we show them how cool their equity could purchase a home and probably have a better home more, that fits their needs more, but also same, like Taylor was saying today, a better payment? We have to be the hound dogs that figure that out for them. Oh my gosh, these guys have such a good rate. You could literally buy this brand new home and still have the same payment of what you have. We have to be that person, okay? Have they lived in their same house 8 years or more? This is that myth, but also it's a real thing. And they probably graduate from your warm list to your hot list when they've gone in that way. But because of the way the market's gone in Utah, a lot of people are staying in their homes, right? And then they're bringing family in their homes, right? That's okay. Still let them know you're a realtor and you're their realtor. Okay. Have they had company expand in the last year? Have they had their company downsize in the last year? Have they received a substantial inheritance? If someone's posting that on Facebook, I call yes. Just kidding. But that's weird. Maybe you just know that they've cashed out their Bitcoin and they are like living high on the hog. Who knows? Okay. Do they own a building lot? Anyone know somebody that fits that category? Okay. Are they getting married? Are they getting divorced? Are they getting divorced and do they have a dream for wake up money? I don't know what that means. That's a ninja thing, but I don't know what it means. Anyone know what wake up money is? Okay. I love this. Thank you. Do they have a commute over an hour a day? If you know someone that has a commute over an hour a day, can you solve their problem by trying to find a home for them? Like Lori does, set up a hot sheet and go, oh, you guys, I have a house that is our concert at 8:10. We have it listed at 6:39. Immaculate, beautiful, great home. Walk into equity. I need all of you to call your friends and say, were you looking for a screaming deal? I know one in Cedar Hills. You're walking into 50 to 120K of equity. Okay.
Does everybody know how to use the new feature on the MLS to check commute?
Tell us.
Anyways, go in there and play with it. There's some searches with commute times, and that will probably help you identify some areas where they're having trouble with commuting, and I would use that.
I love that. I didn't know that was a new feature. Thanks, Mike. So you can find commute times on the MLS now and help your clients decide if that's a great thing for them or not. Okay, thank you for letting me read through those hidden tools that are in the Ninja 9. All right, next, why it matters. Less overwhelm, more meaningful conversations, and predictable business. We just talked about that. So again, less overwhelm of feeling like, oh crap, I had so much business. I had so much business in 2023. Total change in 24, 25, and now 26. So if I would have kept up on my hot sheet and my hot list and my warm list, maybe I wouldn't be in this place where I have this overwhelm of like, crap, I have to start all over and start marketing again. But it's okay. We all do this, right? All of us make this mistake of letting some things lack, whatever. Anyway, so it's one of those things where you can really, if you keep this as one of your priorities, it will help you stay consistent. Okay. All right. Next screen. Power of focus. So 3 to 5 people can create 30 to 50% of your business. One relationship can outperform many. That's that one guy that sent me 4 deals last year. Who do you know that is that person? They are on the top of your hot list. Now, what do you do with the people at the top of your hot list? Great ideas, you guys. They said love bomb them, which is our pop buys that we do. Does everyone know we do pop buys that you can purchase and take to them? Make sure they remember that you have, that you're in the business constantly. You can take them to coffee, meet them, meet up with all the business you sent me last year. That's it. You can send them a Christmas card. They're your friend. If they're that person in the 3 to 5 people, they're going to send you 50% of your business. Those people should be your friend. And not just because of transaction, but the transaction is because they trust you. Okay. Write down the last person who sent your referral. We did that earlier today. If you didn't write it down, I want you to write it down. Because that person is your hot list. They trusted you with business. And in this business, that's a huge compliment because you are transacting someone's biggest purchase of their life or sell of their life. Okay. Write down the last person to contact you without any of your own doing to buy or sell. Who was that? And you're like, oh, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. Hey, listen, we're looking to sell. Why do you think it's you? You guys, you can spend 1 minute on Facebook and see 100 agents. 1 minute, 100 agents. Why do you think it's you that they picked up the phone call? So write that name down. Go ahead. We trust you. Yeah. Yeah, that says a lot. Okay. Now, if they trust you, then maybe they'll trust you to refer to you too. So putting them on your hot list, I'm getting MLS and hot sheet stuff mixed up. Put them on your hot list so that you are, whether they buy or sell that year, if they trust you enough, they would probably tell other people. Okay. All right. Next screen. All right. Requirements. Do they know me? Do they trust me? Will they transact or refer me in 12 months? Who is ready to write a contract this week? And what is their next step? That's kind of your criteria. Okay. So you're asking yourself when you're putting your list, because sometimes we start to get a little crazy, like, oh, that one guy, what was his name again? I saw him the other day. Don't put that guy on your list. If you don't know his name, he shouldn't be on your hot list. Do they know me? Do they trust me? Do you know them? Do you trust them? Don't forget, we're in a business where we get to decide whether or not we want to do business with certain people. So just because someone sends you a deal doesn't mean it's the right deal for you. We know that, right? Okay. So I want you to think of those things. What's their next step? What are these people looking to do? Do we ignore the people that just bought with another agent or just sold with another agent, but they know you? No. Why? What's that? Correct. They could have had a bad experience with the person they chose. And they're like, you know what? I should have called Barbie, but I'm kicking myself. Do we ignore that person? No, they're still our friends. They're still somebody we know. And it's okay. If they were on your hot list or warm list before and they went with another realtor, as soon as that transaction is closed, don't be afraid to still be. Next screen. Okay, active buyers and sellers, these are your categories. Past clients, highly connected advocates, and strategic relationships. Can anyone name anything that fits in that category? CPA, love that. Do you have a good relationship with that person? Do they know you and trust you?
They're the people who you talk to where they're going to say, oh, you need to sell a house. You need to buy a house.
Yeah.
Like last time I did my taxes, he said, I think it's time for you to buy another house.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But there's someone where they're going to be telling other people about that.
Yeah. The guy that sent me 4 deals is a money manager. So he sits with people and all of a sudden he goes, oh man, you need to sell one of these properties. You need to call Jennifer Yale. Guess what? I just met him in a BNI group 3 years ago. He has trusted me since then. Cool, right? So yeah, just like Abby said, strategic partnerships. Anything else you can think of that fits in this category? Yeah, Barbie.
And, well, she's not yet my client, but we're getting close. Then I get my pedicure because I'm like, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. Because she's probably talked to you multiple times. My hairdresser does too, but she knows 15 realtors. So how do I stand out from the 15 realtors that my hairdresser talks to me about real estate all the time? She said she was looking for another location in Draper, a commercial location. I said, hey, I found these 2 spots. Come check them out with me. And she did. So stay ahead of that. I love that because that's their job, is to sit there and network. And you got to be the one that stands out from all the other realtors that they probably talk to. Good job. I love that. Anything else? Okay, one of the things that happens is we have active buyers and buyers that go cold, right? Oh man, I had somebody that we wrote an offer and he did not like the terms of the loan. This was last year. So he's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to wait till I build up my credit or whatever, right? That's a really easy one to go, crap, I got to focus on someone else that's close enough to me getting a commission. Easy to forget. Don't do that. Because if you find some great incentive with a builder or something that might fit what he's looking for, you're going to want to continue to talk to that person. Okay. So when a buyer goes cold or a seller goes cold, we're just going to wait until the market looks better. Don't forget those people. They're on your hot list. Okay. Because they both came to you and said, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to sell. Whether it's right now or in 12 months, they're on your hot list. Okay. All right. Build your hot list. I gave you one of these. It's sitting in front of you. I want you to take a few minutes and I want you to write 12 to 15 names. Then I want you to narrow them down to 9 and write on the side here the likelihood of the 3 months to 12 months. Write that down. Now remember, a transact could be a referral. It could be a buyer. It could be a seller. It could be somebody out of the state. Write all that stuff down. Go. Who's the last person that asked you, how's the market? Are they on your list? Last person with a baby, are they on your list? Who do you know that's going through a divorce? Are they on your list? Look through your phone. Who's the last 25 people you spoke to? Who did you drop a pop-by gift off to and they weren't home and they called you and thanked you? Who'd you sell a house to last year? Who wrote you a raving review? Are they going to tell your friends about it? Their friends about it? Who just got a dog and doesn't have a fence in their backyard? Or a horse and doesn't have a fence. That's even worse. All right, you guys, I think you get the gist of this. I want you to take this home and continue writing your hot list and your warm list, okay? Anybody surprised by something that popped up while you did this? No, you guys all know who is going to transact with you in the next 3 to 12 months. No surprises out there. Okay, we didn't spend enough time then. Go back. Okay. I want you to be like, oh wow, I didn't realize that person asking me how the market was trusting me as a realtor. Okay. I want you to realize some of those things. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, so how to engage with those people? Curiosity. Hey, I was just thinking about you. How you doing? Curiosity. How's your house that I sold you last year? Is it turn out great? You love it? How many of you sold a house and they remodeled it? What does it look like? You need to send me photos. I'm curious. Okay, how about value? Like Lori said, bringing value to the transaction before it's a transaction. That is key. Figuring out how to turn people into buyers and sellers that don't know they're going to be buyers and sellers. How about care? Hey, I saw that you got a hip surgery and you needed your trash can taken out. How about care? We can do that, right? That's simple. How about no sales scripts? Never, ever, ever. Hey, it's Jenya. Just looking to see if you know anyone looking to buy or sell in the next 3 months. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Anyone? Any questions? Please don't say that. Okay. Questions, thoughts, comments, anything so far? You guys are quiet today. Is it because it's warm in here? It feels warm in here. Yeah, Barbie. I love that. She's being a ninja because ninjas create relationships. And that's through the long haul, not just while they're buying or selling. That's through the long haul. Great example. Thank you, Barbie. Anybody else doing something similar to that? Supporting somebody's business that you sold a house 2 years ago? Anything?
Can I tell you what I think is fantastic about this? And that is that I hear a lot of discussions daily, and a lot of agents are worried about where their next deal is going to come from, and which is good. But you're telling them, sit down, start doing your business, your profession, start practicing, and concentrate on. That's what I'm getting from this. Concentrate on this aspect of your business. Just start writing it down. And when you talked about this, anybody who's paying attention to it is thinking, I really have to concentrate and go back and think who gave me these. And it gets them focused on their business. I really like that aspect of it. if they'll schedule the time to do it, they're gonna see an improvement. Maybe periodically keep doing this.
I
How
love
often would you say they should?
Oh goodness, if you're gonna be a realtor, do this all the time. Keep your hot list. It's like I said, it's a living list. Keep it going. But thank you for that thought. And the truth is, don't you feel a little gratitude when you wrote down the feeling? It's like, oh, they trust me. Oftentimes you're like, off and going, get that transaction going, make sure I'm taking care of that person. Take a moment to feel that gratitude. If you didn't get one of those gratitude journals I bought for everybody here, that's what we do. We write down our they're in the back. So for left, write down what you're grateful for and your affirmations daily. Your hot list should be on there. Those people know you, love you, and trust you. I'm so grateful for so-and-so. Okay? I love them. So Mike just brought up the point that when you have a client that's referring to you or, doing kind things for you, reciprocate. Give back to them. Support them. Go to their plays. Go to the things they do. Make them feel loved and that this was not just a transaction. I'm so grateful that you choose me for your transactions, but that's not the way I'm looking at it. Okay, great idea. Thank you, Mike. All right, next screen. Where are we at on time? We're doing good. All right, Ninja Conversations. Hey, how are things going? What's changed for you? What's most important right now? That's not salesy, right? No. And maybe it's like, I just got to get my kids ready for school or figure out a nanny because I've got too much going on. And just like Mike said, then you can take a moment and go, how do I help this person? Well, actually, I know somebody that's looking for a in-house nanny. Are you looking for something like that? No, I don't think I want to do in-house. Okay, well, maybe you want to talk to her. Maybe she knows other people. Would you like me to connect you? You're looking to bring value to people. Does that make sense? And the touch frequency is 2 to 4 personal touches a month. Calls, texts, notes, and drop-bys. Or take them to coffee. Or whatever it is. Take them to a girls' night out or something, right? Okay.
Do that.
You guys do GNO? Cool. Okay. All right, next slide. All right, your hot list is the foundation. Wait, yeah, a foundation for predictable business. We said that. Next slide. Okay, what not to do. Don't automate this. This is where a lot of realtors get in trouble. Nowadays, there's AI for everything, and it's so great. I have a friend that built this system that looks like him. And he does a video, and it's like, hi, my name's Abraham. But it's slow because it's AI. I work for Presidio Real Estate. What are you looking to do this year? It's like, do not do that. Everyone recognizes that that's AI. So don't automate this in your CRM and hope that your CRM works. Now, is that part of some of your touches? Sure. But don't forget that ninjas have personal touches. They feel that you care about them. They feel that you are doing something for them. You're a friend with them. That's what matters. Okay. Don't talk real estate every time and don't only call when you need business. So don't pick up the phone and do that. Here's the way I do it in my CRM. I put things that I like. You guys have a little note section in your CRM. Oh, they love the Lakers. Oh, they love the Seattle Seahawks. You guys love the Seattle Seahawks? Was it you guys? Oh, you hate them. Okay. They hate the Seattle Seahawks. So when we know they win the Super Bowl, we call them and go, yeah. Oh, wait. No. Are you okay? Do you need me to bring by some chocolate? That's what you say, right? So do you understand that you call, you talk, you text? That game sucked. It did suck, right? I didn't watch 1 ounce ago. I just heard about it. Okay, but still, like, you truly have to figure out what it is they know, like, love, and that's how you touch them. And then every once in a while, we talk about real estate. Every once in a while. Okay? Any questions on that? What not to do. Next slide. All right, maintain your monthly hot list, monthly, and do a yearly review. So monthly, you want to go back through. I have it up on my whiteboard. I go, oh, yeah, I need to reach out to him. Oh, yeah, I need to do this. Yearly, who needs to be off my hot list? who needs to be put onto my warm list, who needs to be taken off completely. Okay. Who stays, who moves on, who warms up. All right, movement is success. People moving on is closings. Remember that. But
Hey, Jen, we have a question online.
great, what is it?
It says, what CRM do you use and love?
Anybody have an answer for that? Shannon. She uses Pro Agent. She says it's user friendly and cheap. And we have a Presidio discount if you want to use Pro Agent. We also have our our Presidio in-house CRM for Premier Plus agents. We also have Zipper. We have so many options. But again, I don't care if you have a spreadsheet or not. If you're not tracking, you're not in the business. That's how I feel. So put it on spreadsheet if you can't afford a CRM right now. If you can't afford one, find the great ones. Pro Agent is a good recommendation. Anyone else have a good recommendation? I hear Follow Up Boss is good, but it's very expensive. I hear Sierra is good, but it's very expensive. So it depends on how much you want to invest in your business. Okay. All right. Tie to your daily ninja habits. Intentional conversations, gratitude, and reduce stress. So remember our gratitude stuff. We talked about this. Next slide. All right. Key takeaway. Do less, do it better, and focus on what matters. Your next actions are to build your hot list today, schedule your monthly review. Who remembers what monthly review is in Ninja? Come on, ninjas. What is our monthly review? What? Okay. What's the yearly review? Yes, thank you. Yearly CMA on their property. Hey, just wanted to make sure you knew what was going on in the market this year. Is that a good touch? Heck yeah. Who do you know that owns a home that doesn't want to know if their house has value or not? Because that's the whole reason we get them to buy a home instead of rent, right? You're building equity. So then they're going, am I building equity? Okay, yeah. Well, okay, what did they say? Oh. So did you just send a CMA or what did you say or? Yeah.
And they got.
So funny.
So just, I mean, I thought that was.
Well, one thing. Yeah, we do now. One thing we all know for sure is we can't keep everybody happy. Most people will value that, except Mike. Mike can keep everyone happy. But most people will value that. And if you preface it like this, hey, I'm the neighborhood specialist, and a lot of people asked me what the values are, what's happening in this area. So I just figured I'd make sure everybody in the area had a copy of this. It's so non-offensive. It's like, it's not you I'm sending it to, it's everybody in the neighborhood I'm sending it to. You just have to be someone I like enough to send it to, or don't like it. All right. So, and then start meaningful conversations. Okay, again, you guys, are you looking, you know anyone that's looking to buy or sell? Please don't do that. I remember a new agent here that she didn't know, she kept doing open houses and couldn't figure out why she was not turning buyers at the open house. So I said to her, I'm going to come sit with you at the open house. And I let her wait till someone walked in the door. The door is at the end of this table. And she was right here. And they opened the door and she said, hi, what are you guys looking to do by yourself? On an open house. So I let her finish. And then after they left, I said, okay, here's the deal. You can't attack people like that. You have to bring value to the situation. Let me tell you how you bring value. You print out all the homes in the neighborhood that are for sale as well. And you let them come in. You go, hey, welcome on in today. Make your way around. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, did you see the house down the street that's for sale too? No, there's one for sale down there too. And then you start to decide whether or not they're just looky-loos or whether they're actually serious. And you're bringing value instead of, are you looking to buy yourself? So bless her sweetheart, because she was willing to do the hard things, but she was doing such hard things that was pushing people away. So we have to remember meaningful conversations, you guys, not, are you looking to buy yourself? Okay. We are the dogs that can sniff, but we are not the barracudas. Okay, next slide. I think that's it. Yes, the end. Yay. Okay. Anybody learn anything new today? Hopefully, do you feel like beginning of the year, you want to rebuild your hot list, rebuild your warm list, make sure you stay focused on these people? I suggest you put it somewhere where you can see it daily, up on your wall, at your door, behind your office, whatever it is that you will see it often. Okay. Because we get so busy, we forget. And all of a sudden I look up and I see a guy's name that said he wanted to wait. And I'm like, I need to reach out to him. I forgot. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for being here today. We are going to switch over to a fun project. Shannon, you want to talk about it? Thank you, everybody online, for coming.